So your notch is crucial. Too narrow and the dust won't fall down onto the pan. Too wide and you won't generate enough heat. You need the surface area there of this to generate heat. If your notch is too wide, it's not going to work. Too narrow, dust won't fall. And like everything else, it's alright reading a book. When you buy a book on bushcraft, you're not going to go out into the wilderness after reading a book and being able to do bowdrill. Like, not a chance. The only way to get good at bowdrill is fail at bowdrill lots of times.
Walk us through it.
Walk us through doing a set, a full set.
Yeah.
Wood selection is key. Absolutely key. Dead, dry, standing. Standing as I mean vertical. For likes of friction fire, vertical is the best because the water's just going to run down off it. If it's sitting horizontal or at an angle, the water's going to lie on the top of it and it's not going to be any use to you really. Not too far gone, so there's like a fingernail test that you can do. You put your fingernail into the wood. If it's hard to do but leaves a small mark from your fingernail, it's spot on. If it goes too far in, the wood's too punky. If it's green, you know, that's self-explanatory. Like, you know, you could be here to Christmas 2050 to try and get a bowdrill with that there, like, you know. But so wood selection is key.
Give us a couple of species that are good then for your
well,
board.
I'll just go with common species because there's no point in searching for stuff that's not common. Willow on willow. When I say on willow, it would be like a willow spindle on a willow board. Some of my personal favourites, I like lime. Lime is one of the best you can get. So it'll be like either lime on lime, willow on lime, ivy is another cracker, willow on ivy. You can do ivy on ivy, you can do lime on lime. There's loads of different combinations, but through trying various ones, you just have your own personal favourites, but nothing that's not hard to find.
No, you know, hardwoods.
Well, hardwoods are okay. Say if you're doing oak or ash, will work on lime, but in order for a hardwood to work, the portion of the bowdrill set, the hardwood has to be the drill. There's no point in trying to drill into a hardwood set with a softwood spindle, like, you know, that's common sense. So if you're using a hardwood like oak or ash, make sure your board is soft. There's no point, you can't do oak on oak, it's too hard. The board has to be soft and the spindle has to be hard if you're using them types of woods, you know.
Pines, spruces?
Spruces, pine works, so it does. You know, I've used spruce root for hand drill with elder. I've used spruce bow drill. Pine works. There's a myth that, you know, you can't get bow drill with resinous wood. Like, it's not all resinous, so it's not, the whole tree isn't resinous. Like, no. Well, it is, but it, you know, it doesn't seem to make too much of a difference. Like, but it's all about trial and error. It's all trial and error. Like, definitely, you had to go out and try these things. Like, it's the only way you know. And hopefully, we'll get an ember of the day after me talking a lot of nonsense here. Should do like this is hazel on lime, and what I'm doing here is every time you burn in, like I just burnt that hole in. So what you want on your spindle, maximum friction on the top. You can see that there, it's nearly blunt. That's what you want. Then it's kind of chamfered, so it gives it wee ridges, which helps. The top of your spindle is pointed, so you want the least amount of friction on that, so as this turns easier. And another important factor is something to catch your ember on. It needs to be bone dry. See if there's any moisture at all. Like my ember's going to go here. If there's any moisture at all in this, it's just going to suck all the heat out of your ember, like, and all your hard work will be for nothing because you scrimped on an ember pan.
And it is hard work.
And it is hard work, and you don't want to be doing it too many times. You know, there's another good way to do it. There's a thing called punkwood, which is rotten wood. So if I went to all the hard work to get my ember, say, and it's happened to me, you know, loads of times, you put your ember into your tinder bundle and you blow it up, it doesn't go into flame, and all your tinder, all your ember falls through the tinder, and you have to start again. So what you can do is get punkwood, really soft, dry, dusty punkwood, your ember that you work so hard to get, put your ember into the punkwood. That way you have the potential to have a massive ember. You could carry that with you, like saves you doing bow drill over and over and over and over and wasting calories. Your bow, always adjust the tension on your bow. Very, very crucial. Like you could be halfway through drilling out an ember and your bow string starts slipping, which in turn means there's less tension on your spindle, and then you have to stop, you have to reset. There's no cut. See, if you cut corners on bow drill, you'll not get it. Like that is 100% correct. You can't cut corners with friction fire. If you do, you'll fail. That's just experience. So here we go, we'll try and get a wee ember here. Haven't done this for a wee while. It's not an excuse, by the way. There we go. So we start off nice and easy, not full pelt. We're just going to heat the set up. That's all you're doing at the start, heating the set up. Slowly but surely, more downward pressure. There we go. One ember. I'm just letting this, that'll just start to glow itself. So I'm just fanning it, dry air, just fanning it with dry air and not my breath, because my breath has moisture. That'll just work away there itself. Carefully placed into the tinder bundle. There we go. Blue end of flame with a feather stick tinder bundle. The reason a feather stick tinder bundle, it's been absolutely pissing it down over here, so everything's soaking. But the only thing, one thing it's not soaking, is the inside of a dead tree. There you go, guys. Bow drill. Thank goodness that worked. All good? Sweet.